what would you say, just as Rob, forgetting about your title as Chief Ethics Officer, what would you say are the one or two things that most trouble you today and that most inspire you today from an ethical standpoint?
When it comes to inspiration, I go back to my mom. When I was a young kid, we were at a grocery store, and we walked out of the grocery store, and my mom suddenly stopped and turned around and said, "We got to go back in." And I said, "Why?" We got back in. My mom had gotten the wrong change, but she had not been shortchanged. She had actually been given too much change. And I never forget the shocked look on the face of the person at the cash register and the gratitude for the fact that my mom actually went in to return money. So I made a point at that stage of my life that that was the right thing to do, because my mom told me that money didn't belong to us. So I've gone back, I've marched my kids back into a store a couple of times using that same principle. Knowing and hearing their complaints that we've got to drag back into the store to do something, but knowing that it sends the right message. And we need to be sending messages like that to people, that it's so easy to come up with an excuse not to go back into that store. It's easy to say, oh, they make a lot of money. Oh, we give them a lot of money. They're very profitable anyway. It doesn't matter. But in fact, it does matter.
I wrote a blog once called Sweat the Small Stuff. And I think that what your point is so inspiring and your story is so inspiring, because very often small things add up and you just don't know what the tipping point is going to be. And I think most importantly, your story leads me to remember how easily small things become habits, particularly when we're dealing with children, but also us as adults. It's very easy just to get in the habit of saying it doesn't matter that much. But in fact, decision by decision, all of this matters.